Okay, we have a 2013 Procross. We're going to install tunnel protectors on here. The 2013 front tunnel protectors are the same, but the rears are different. So Matt's going to go ahead and walk you through how this is done. These rivets may have to be modified. It's the easiest way to get it in there is with a die grinder or a Dremel tool. There's one rivet. There's the other one. Most of the time they'll clear, but if for some reason they don't and they hang, just grind a little bit off of them. Don't grind them completely flush or they'll fall out the other side. Take her away, Matt.
Okay, the fronts are labeled FL for front left, and then the other one's front right.
Right
So you
there.
don't get it mixed up.
Let me see.
And what you want to do is put the first T-notch into the T up here on the tunnel here. Slide. You might have to bend the back just a little bit and slide it in. Each one at a time. If it gets too tight, just take a soft head hammer and just tap them in.
If it goes in any harder than that, then stop and check. Don't be.
Make sure it goes all the way up to the front of the exchanger, all the way to the bulkhead. And it'll stop, it won't go any farther. Different sound there.
For some reason, it's very hard to install. Stop and take a look. Those exchangers are very fragile and you can split them open while you're installing these things, so be careful. Okay, this is the right front. Let's see here, show you. Right there, front right. In case you didn't notice, this is an amateur video.
That's it, all the way up.
We've got the snowmobile up on a hoist and we removed the rear skid frame, but you could probably get away by loosening up the front skid frame bolts and then removing the rear skid frame bolts and dropping the skid frame and let it hang. This is a very easy way of doing something, is get the thing up in the air. This is a car hoist, basically. Okay, now we're going to install the rears.
The rears are identical. You can install them on either one on each side, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Same thing, the T-slot into the T-slot of the heat exchanger. You might have to bend it a little bit to get it up in there. Make sure this is butted up against the front one.
There we go. That should fit right there. Okay.
And we'll do the same to the other side. Just like that.
Nice.
Now in the back tunnel protectors are held on by the T-nut supplied in your kit.
Just show them that. Here's your T-nut right here.
And just slide this up inside the channel, and one in the back and one in the
Installed in the
front.
T-slot.
You can put them in before or after the rear tunnel protectors are installed. Just line it up with the counterbore holes on the bottom. Might be a little stubborn here. Front and the back. Make sure it's all the way forward, flush against the front. Do the same thing to the other side. Now you need a 1/2 inch socket with a extension. I use a 1/4 inch drive just because it's smaller, easier to handle. It's not a good idea to use a deep well because the nut will just slide way down. It won't grab the bolt. We'll put the washer on the top and just spin it just to where it grabs the T-nut.
So how tight do we make these?
5 foot-pounds.
5 foot-pounds, that's
Okay,
not much.
now,
That's your tunnel protectors installed. And then both back, you got 4 nuts in the back, torque them to 5 foot-pounds, and you're ready to go. Put your skid frame back up in there, tighten her up, and go ride.